Well, hello everyone. It's Kurt from Watch My Pipe. This is Sunday. Now it's June 6th, 2021, and we're going to be doing the first impressions for Warped SARTO. But I figured I'd take an opportunity here to play a little bit of catch up as well. A lot of stuff going on. Been very, very busy with work. I'll try to keep this brief, but just so much going on right now. Didn't get a chance to do a couple of different box openings, yabos, if you will. So I wanted to share some of the stuff. I did put some of it up on Instagram, but funny thing is I've been stocking up on tobaccos. Again, don't know what's going to happen with this tax law, if or when it ever gets passed. So there's a lot of blends that I'd just like to try and have them ready to go, because again, we don't know what's going to happen here. So here's just a few of them that'll be coming up probably soon here in the next couple weeks. Not sure what order. Like I said, we're doing the Warp blend today, and then next week we're going to finish at, well, it won't technically be finishing out, but will be. So let's explain that a little bit. So I have the three Sutliff crumble cake blends. I know there's Kringle Flake, which I've been trying to get my hands on, and I just can't find it anywhere. And also the Barrel Age series. Now, that is a blend that you can still find out there. I have seen it, and I do have it. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it, because I've been doing a blend on, blend off with this Sutliff blend series, if you will, for the three, the English #1, and then I did the Vapor, and then next is going to be Red Virginia. So some of these other ones, plus I've got, gosh, I don't know, 30, 40 other blends that I still want to try sitting in a couple of boxes over here. But these are just some of the new ones that I picked up. So I picked up a tin of GLP's Meridian and Cornell and Deal Star of the East. And I grabbed this one. I'll give a shout out to RayRay. Ray does videos, and I'll put a link in the description for him. I love watching his delivery, really, on how he does his videos. So he's definitely one of those ones that you want to go check out. So his channel is RayRay, and I'll throw the description, the link in the description. And then also, I've been looking for this for quite some time, and this is Robert McConnell Piccadilly, say that again, Piccadilly Circus. And then last is T17, something that was specially made, I guess you could say, for just Chenos with. I want to find out the history of it. God's honest truth, the only reason I bought it is because it is a English, and it has the number 17. Outside of that, I did some birthday shopping. Instead of people going out and trying to buy the pipes that I like, they just gave me money towards it. So I've got one really, really big surprise. Well, for me, it's not a surprise, but really big gift coming from Mike at Briar Blues. So I'm looking for that to get here, and I'll do that unboxing. I'll probably have to do it in the garage, but I ordered some pipes. So two of which I'm going to show you here. I didn't even realize I bought them. I was going through, and I'm sure we've all done this, and you go through and you say, okay, I want to get, this pipe, I like that pipe, but I'm just not going to buy it now. And you put it in the wish list, or, put it in, the cart for later. So I had seen these two pipes. And I was like, oh, wow, they're really cool, but there's other pipes that I want to buy. So I'm like, I just want to remember these. I want to put them on my wish list. So I thought I put them in my wish list. Turns out I didn't. Package came the other day. I thought I was just getting the 2 or 3 blends, and I get this bigger box. I was like, oh, this is a big box for just a couple tins of tobacco. And I open it up, and there are 2 Radici pipes in there that obviously I knew what they were, but at the time I'm like, where the heck did these, like, even Krista was like, she was like, maybe they just send them to you for free because you're a good customer. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. Um, but this, and I don't know what this series is. I got to look this up. But I saw this and I just thought that I was like, man, this is really, really cool looking. But so this is a Radice Rind, and what I love about this is the tube in the middle. The stem itself has, I'll see if I can try to get this in the light, has this bendy, wavy, oh, there we go, look to it that looks smoky depending on how the light hits it. And that white tube gives it some negative space, if you will. And I just love the way that looks. So another one that is part of the same series is in a poker. So here is the poker one. And again, I'm going to see if I can twist there. See, some of these, they look a little bit different how you look at them in the light, but I just like the way that looks. So another thing too as well, you know how much I love Castellos. If you haven't gone and checked out Luca's shop, Tabaccheria Corti. Oops, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Tabaccheria Corti has just put a drop of Castello pipes in there, and there's a lot of collectibles, a lot of good pipes. I'm going to throw up a couple pictures now, but there's a whole series of Triple G Shape 55s, which ironically I didn't pick up because I am looking for a Triple G or a Great Line, but I'd really like to get an Aristocatica in that. I do have other large Castello pipes, but these just weren't the ones that I was looking for, unfortunately. There are, however, a handful of Bulldogs, and I did pick up, you'll see here in a picture of the one that's already sold. I did pick that up, so I'm looking forward to get that real soon. But let's jump back into this. I want to do the first impressions for SARTO Warped. Hopefully I don't get any more notifications here, so if my head's down, I'm not paying attention, it pops up. I'll try to cut that out a little bit later, but all right, so pull the tin off. Oh, I didn't pull it. You ever read some of these Cornell Gill blends and some other ones, you know, you have to take the tin off too so you can read it, but I didn't need to. I'm just so used to just taking it off to read the description. So let's just take a look at this. And okay, so it has Virginia's, Orientals, Perique, and Fire Cured Leaf. Now, I know I looked up the description. This also does have, I think, a pinch of Latakia in it. But let me read the description here and see what this says, because I honestly haven't even read this part yet. It says, SARTO, balancing strength with restraint. This blend of matured ripe Virginias, delicate Orientals, and piquant Perique, I love that word, piquant, is brought to heel through a subtle and smoky application of Latakia and specially selected dark-fired Kentucky, resulting in a steady and comforting companion to the discerning smoker. So there you have it. It's actually in the description. I swear to you, I never even read this. The production date is basically a month old. It's from May 4th of this year. So let's crack the tin. Don't need the knife this time because it's got the pop top. So, oh, thought that was going to be more dramatic. All right. So on top you have this nice paper. I'm sure these things have a name, but okay. So this looks to me more like a broken ribbon flake, if you will. I can smell it already, but I'm trying to fluff it up here so we can take a look at this in the camera. Try not to do so many breakaways so I can try to make videos short, and then yet again here I am rambling on for God knows how long here. Oh yeah, we're already 10-minute mark. Good job, Kurt. All right, so this is what she looks like here, and I will take a thumbnail shot of this to give you a better look at this, but the overall tin note definitely smelled a lot of Kia. even though it said it was just a little. Small application, what did it say? Subtle and smoky application of Latakia. I mean, you can't mistake Latakia. There's definitely a incensey type quality to it, if you will. And something else. It smells great. As you already know, I love English blends, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one. But it does have the dark fired Kentucky, and who doesn't love dark fired Kentucky? So, trying to think off the top of my head if I've ever had an English blend with dark fired Kentucky, and maybe I have. Just can't think off the top of my head. But the pipe that I'm going to use this week is the first, and I think I've mentioned this before, my first ever real, quote unquote, real pipe. It is an H.I.S. H.I.S. I don't know what you're supposed to say here, but if we can see it on the camera. But, and there goes the, anyone can figure out how to tell me how to turn off that eyesight camera on the iPhone, I greatly appreciate it, because I don't know why it keeps coming up. But this, again, was the first real pipe I ever purchased. And God's honest truth, this is probably one of the best smokers as well. I maybe paid, what do these things cost? Maybe 40 bucks. And this is probably right up there quality-wise, smokability-wise, with some of the Dunhills and Castellos that I have. This pipe is awesome. It's light. I never weighted, but what's really nice is it's got this long stem here. It's got a little bit of a bent and curve to it, and you stick it in there and just go on with your day. It's incredibly awesome. It's incredibly light. It smokes well. So I'm going to pack this up, give it a light, and we're going to head up the studio and see what this blend's all about. All right, so we are all set to go, and I was thinking, in all the stuff I was going through earlier, I can't remember if I did my watch check, so I am still wearing my Rolex GMT Pepsi bezel. Again, one of my most favorite watches, and if you didn't catch the story behind it, it was this past Wednesday's watch review, and had a nice little back and forth there, if you will, with the Briar Report on some good trivia, where I failed to mention originally, but one of the reasons why I love this watch is because the watch was worn by Tom Selleck in the TV series Magnum PI. So I'm hoping to remember to do some more of that when I go through. But again, like today's video, I try to keep these a little bit shorter, because this is already going, geez, we're already well past the 10-minute mark here, probably 11, 12 minutes here. So we got the pipe loaded up. We got the lighter ready to go. So let's get cooking and take a look at this warped SARTO. So I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, but here we go. Okay. Not knowing what to expect, I was not expecting that. Hang on. Wasn't sure how this was going to light, because it seemed thick, if you will. Not so much damp, but thick, packing it in. Let's light this. Let's keep going here. My tongue is dancing. Got some tingliness going on. This might be a little difficult to get lit, because like I said, it was a little damp. Try it one more time. All right. So God's honest truth. When I first lit this took me back to Samuel Goth's Sam's Flake. It has that flavor. Hang on, a little damp. Not 100% there. But it's what it reminds me of. So let me continue working on this to get this lit. Should have let it sit out, but it's getting a little late today when to get this up and posted. So let me play with this a little bit. It's always good to see how it is right out of the tin too. So hang tight. I'll be right back. Let me work on this for about 10-15 minutes and we'll see how it is. But again, initially, true first impression, man, that was like a instant flashback to Sam's Flake. So hang tight. Okay, so going to cover a couple quick things. So this is definitely something I'm going to need to let sit for a little bit. It was a lot damper than I expected. So I got to the point here, I was about 5 minutes in, it was just clumping up too much. I had to pick it apart, reload it, and even now it's still burning pretty hot. And overall, though, it's good. There's something here. I just need to change my game plan during the week here on how I'm going to load, pack a bowl, and smoke it here. But definitely change the cadence as well. A little more sipping than puffing, because I know I'm a habitual offender of just puffing a little too hard, a little too fast. So gonna have to take my time with this one. But overall, general first impression, I'd be shocked if there wasn't some type of top note added to this. Like I said, it hit me instantly of Sam's Flake and some type of, let's just call it vanilla flavoring, not necessarily Tonkin bean, but damn, I'm telling you, as soon as I took the first drag, my head, when you have memories, just flashbacks, from, if you see something or taste something or smell something, it just instantly takes you back. That's what this was. More or less 3/4 of the bowl now. It's definitely different. Excuse me. But there is definitely some type of top note here. So I'm going to have to do some research on it. This is a new blend, so there's not a lot out there. So as far as I know, I think this is one of the first impressions / reviews out there. So going to do some searching, see what other people have thought, and going to continue to work on this blend this week. So again, as always, if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. Through the rest of the week here, got a couple more, like I said, birthday packages coming. I honestly don't know when they're coming. I haven't gotten any shipping numbers from any of them. So if it's Sunday, we're probably talking Thursday, Friday, even maybe next weekend. So I may just do them all at once. Who knows? But Wednesday, I'll be doing my next episode of the Wednesday Watch Review. So look forward to seeing you then. As always, be safe, be smart, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, guys.